Hi, I'm Rebecca Campbell, best-selling author of Light is the New Black and Rise Sister Rise. I'm a spiritual teacher, and for many years I've been guiding light workers and healers and soul-based entrepreneurs to answer the highest and deepest call of their soul and to live a life that's in complete alignment to their life's mission. For many years, I've been running the Work Your Light mentorship program, where I've been supporting soul-based entrepreneurs to get really clear on their unique message, the work that they came here to do, to keep their creations potent, and supporting them in running their soul-based business. In the past year or so, I haven't been able to keep up with demand, and so I decided to channel everything I know about answering the call, putting potent creations out there, and running a soul-led business into my Work Your Light online course and community for light workers. I'll be telling you a little bit more about that at the end of this video. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the biggest mistake I see light workers and heart-based entrepreneurs and creatives make when answering their calling. Regardless of what stage you're at in your business, it's up to you to bring the same amount of professionalism that you would for a 9-to-5 or an office job to your heart-based creative business. I really get it. When you start out, you may not have much behind you. Maybe you're working a full-time job and working on your soul mission on the side, or perhaps you've been in business for a few years and you're just afraid to spend your savings. This was so me. When I started my company, I moved out of my studio apartment into a share house because I wanted to put all of my savings into my business. And I ran the business from this share room. So I'd be doing sessions and behind me would be my bed. And I pretty much didn't leave that room for the first couple of years. My first product was a soul blueprint report. And it essentially entailed me tuning in to the soul history of my client and producing like a 20 to 30 page document based on who they were at soul level. I was so afraid of spending my savings that I would send those soul blueprint reports to my husband at work and ask him to print them off for me. Within a couple of months, he sat me down and basically said, "This is not a sustainable way to run your business." And he was so right. I was resistant to even investing in a high quality color printer when it was at the core of my product. So if you're resisting in investing in yourself, or if you're resisting in really backing yourself as a professional, I really want to invite you to reframe that. This process never ends. Several years on and many baby steps later, I've just taken the step of moving from working from home in my house to getting a beautiful office space in London. I was resistant to that too, but when I tuned into what would I do if I was a professional, getting that space for my creations to be was the right step for my business. In the same way, like many writers, I heard the call to write books for over a decade. But it wasn't until I took myself seriously as a writer that I was able to actually write a book. The question I asked myself, which really changed everything, is how would a writer, a professional writer, show up for work? And the answer I got was they would write every day. So whatever you're being called to do, I want you to answer the call as the professional. If you're being called to write, the only difference between a professional writer and an amateur one is the professional writer shows up every day to write. Ideas are useless unless you actually act on them, unless you allow the callings of your soul to move you into action. The only difference between a professional and an amateur is the professional shows up every day without fail. They don't wait until they feel inspired. They don't wait until they feel ready. They don't wait for permission. They take their calling seriously. They treat their calling like a profession, like a job. What I want for all of you is for you to take your calling seriously, to step into the call of your soul like a profession, Don't wait for permission. Don't wait to feel inspired. Just show up every day and treat your calling like the job that it is. Here is the thing, it takes time to master a craft. Many people say it takes 10,000 hours to become a master at something. What I want for all of us is to be in devotion to the craft. The difference between the person who's devoted to their craft and being the professional and the other one who isn't is that they're showing up to their craft even when they don't feel like it. And actually, especially when they don't feel like it. That's the difference. And that's what I want for all of us. There's never been a better time in history for us to answer the call of our soul. We are so blessed to be able to turn our heart-led creations into businesses. In order to create your soul's most potent creations, you also need solid foundations to hold you, your work, and your business. I learned this lesson really strongly after my second book, Rise Sister Rise, came out. It became really evident that I needed to change the foundations of my business so that I could scale my company, so I could spend more time creating and writing, so I could create a life's work, not just a season. It took a lot of work and a lot of time, but it was so worth it. Now I've got a great supportive team, scalable systems in my business, and a real clear strategy to make my unique creations happen. In my opinion, there is no greater feeling than when your business is in complete alignment with your soul's mission. What a lot of people fail to do is to keep realigning their business to how they have grown and evolved over time. What I want for all of us is for our businesses to continue to grow and flourish as we do. I've devoted my life to supporting light workers and soul-based entrepreneurs to answer the deepest and highest calling of their soul, to keep their creations potent, and to grow their business in a way that's scalable and sustainable. And it's why I've created the Work Your Light online course and community for light workers. In this course, I've included everything I know about answering the call of the soul, keeping the creations potent, and truly creating a business that can flourish and grow as you do. It brings together everything I know about running a soul-led business, and for a limited time, it's open for enrollment. The course itself is a culmination of my personal and professional experience as a best-selling author, as a spiritual teacher, and as an award-winning creative director in advertising. This period of history has been prophesied by the mystics and sages of all the ages, and there has never been a better time for light workers and soul-led entrepreneurs to step into their calling and to work their light in a way that only they can. In the Work Your Light online course and community, I share everything I know about answering the call, about creating potent creations, and about scaling a soul-led business. I take you behind the bonnet of my business. I share the secrets that I've learned about creating a soul-led business, and I also share the hard-earned lessons that I've learned along the way, all in devotion to helping you create a business that's in complete alignment with your soul so that you can share your voice with the world without selling your soul. As with all of my teachings, this course is super practical and relatable regardless of what stage you are on your journey. It's filled with potent teachings, practical tools, and processes to get you out of thought and into action. Ideas, knowledge, intuition is pointless unless you turn them into action, and that's what this course will guide you to do. Module 1, Answering the Call. In this module, you'll get super clear on where you're being called and how to overcome fears associated with sharing your soul's voice and receive guidance to step into the work that you were born to do. Module 2, Align Your Life. In this module, it will help you to align your life in a way that supports your highest calling and to tap into the same mystical force that controls the spinning of the planets. We'll also be aligning your business to how you've been growing as a person. So we'll be talking about bringing your business into alignment and scaling it with you as you grow. In Module 3, we're looking at your unique offering. It's all about working out what only you can do and realigning your business to support that. Module 4, doing the work. From dealing with haters to how to set boundaries and protect your energy, doing the work is all about the energetics of how you manifest your calling and run your business in a sustainable way. Module 5, let your spirit be your brand. This module shows you how to create an authentic brand around who you are at soul level. This is a really valuable module because once you've completed it, you're going to have your very own brand book. From your tagline to your elevator pitch to your authentic tone of voice and visual style, you'll be able to use this brand book to brief designers, your team, and even refer back to it for years to come. Module 6, Business Vision Quest. This is a really meaty module. By the end of it, you will have your company strategy, your vision, your goals, and also your action plan nailed. I'm even going to be taking you behind the bonnet of my business, from showing you what systems I use to the exact process I go through to make aligned, scalable decisions on everything we commit to and create. Module 7, running a soul-led business. This is a module that I really wish I had been given years ago on my journey. It's packed full of all of my best tips and learnings on the day-to-day running of a soul-led business. This module is a mentorship alone. From creating templates and brand guidelines to staying on top of finances and project management, this module, running a soul-led business, will transform your daily experience of running your business and skyrocket your efficiency. Module 8, sharing your message with the world. I created this module because I know how difficult lightworkers can find marketing and selling. I want you to feel confident and well-armed to share your message in a way that feels super authentic without having to sell your soul. I believe it's so important for lightworkers to make a massive impact with what they came here to do. So this module will also support you to expand your audience so that you can reach more than ever before. There's also bonus masterclasses, from how to get published to how to get free publicity. This is the course I wish I had at so many different stages of my journey. When you register, you will be welcomed into a powerful network of lightworkers and heart-based entrepreneurs who are committed to lighting up the world with their presence.
It really helped to be part of a community where so many people are going through the same thing.
I made some friends just being in Work Your Light. Friends from different parts of the world, real friends.
As well as being a wonderful resource, as they grow, you do too.
Before I did the Work Your Light course, I felt really stuck. I had felt probably 8 years ago a call to awaken and to write, and I was always wondering what.
I was looking for something that was real, that was down to earth and spiritual.
And so that's why the Work Your Light appealed to me, because it was a way to take everything I had learned and then pull it together and make it a business.
Well, I'm a web designer. I work for Lightworkers, spirituals. I've been doing that for like 8 years. And I was looking for the next step.
If you register today, you'll also be invited to attend 8 live group coaching calls with me.
Getting on the first calls with her and doing that course really helped me clarify what it is I wanted to do. And by the end, I had a website, I had an idea, I had a unique differentiator, I had my brand. It was just really amazing at the way she took us through each month and had us fine-tune our message.
So I hope that you will answer the call and register to Work Your Light today. I look forward to working with you.